God, it's freaking hot in here. Alright, hey guys, here we are. We're playing Elder Scrolls Morrowind. So some of you might know this. I definitely know this from my childhood. This is a pretty sweet game. So we're playing this today. It just came out not too long ago. Maybe a week now at most. I don't know for sure. That doesn't matter. But it just came out for Xbox One's backwards compatibility. So it got kind of like engine enhancement and a graphical enhancement a little bit. So it looks pretty good considering how old it is. And it runs pretty good considering how old it is. So yeah, it's pretty cool. They added a few new games to the old Xbox Originals lineup. I want to say a few of the other ones worth noting were like the Star Wars Battlefront games 1 and 2, which were pretty sweet. And another one of my favorites was Star Wars Commando. I think it was Commando. I don't think it was Commander. It's like one of the two. And it's like a team-based first-person shooter. It was pretty sweet. You should go check those out and see if any of the other backwards compatible games you might like. Yeah, we got a whole plethora. I think a plethora includes all of like 12 backwards compatible games. It might be more than that. But yeah, so you should go check it out. And get Oblivion. I paid $15 for it. Maybe a steal. Maybe overpriced. I guess we're going to find out. So here we are. We're going to be playing some Oblivion. And get my notebook out. See what we're all doing. So I kind of got us set up in a quest already. Kind of get things going in motion a little bit. Because I'm not very good at this game. I'm not going to lie. I played this as a kid, but that does not make me an expert because me as a kid was not very good at games. It took me many years to get where I am today, and I'm very proud of it. But yeah, back then, didn't know much about what I was doing. Also couldn't read very well. So now I can read. That should help progress us quite a bit. So we'll see how it goes. Right now we're on a side quest though. We're here in Vivek. If any of you know where that is. I guess I could maybe get the map out if I can remember how to play. Yeah, Vivek. So we're right here. I think you start... Yeah, here's the start. Seda Neen. You start there. We're over here. Vivek. It's a pretty big city. I don't know if it's the biggest in the game or not. I can't remember. And I'm very early level. So you don't have to worry about spoilers if that's something you're nervous about. Because we're only going to be doing side quests. So only spoilers, I guess, for side quests. So not a big deal, really, in that department. Because there's a ton of side quests to be doing. And one spoiler for one side quest, 1 or 2, isn't going to make a big difference. And we're not going to be touching any of the main story stuff. I mean, nobody ever touches that, right? I don't even know how the game ends. Well, I mean, I beat it a long time ago, but I don't know. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. You fight Ronald McDonald at the end, I think, and that's all I really remember. It was like the rights to whether you could have the 6-piece nugget or if he could have the 6-piece nugget. It was a big fight over that, if I recall. It's a little fuzzy. It was a long time ago. But anyway, so yeah, I got us in a quest already. We're kind of playing detective for the local guard. There's a murder on the loose. If I can see here. If, yeah, Chief, the page 2 there. 2 Heartfire, day 18. That's what we're kind of doing right now. So, Chief of Vivek's, Order of Watch, that's kind of like the guard, has asked me to find and execute a killer who has slit the throats of 5 Outlanders and 2 Ordinators, that's what I call them. So, Outlanders are basically like outside people, kind of like people who aren't Dark Elves that kind of come to visit the city. I mean, everybody's in the city, it's not just like a Dark Elf city, but I think people from either outside the country or not Dark Elves are considered Outlanders. I could be wrong. It's been a long time. Okay? If you want to talk about Skyrim, maybe a little bit of Oblivion, I can give you some more straight shot answers, but when it comes to Morrowind, you know, I know just about as much as you do. But I know the Ordinators, those are the city guards. So there's basically a killer on the loose, and they only kill these 2 types of people. I think it's really just Outlanders. If we look around somewhere else in my notebook, this is how everything's done. You don't have like quest trackers or anything in this game. Totally on your own. So you write down basically everything that people tell you of importance in your notebook, and that's all you got. You got to put the pieces together. There's no arrow telling you where to go or anything like that. So yeah, I think the only reason the killer killed the 2 guards was because the guards saw them trying to kill an Outlander. So we were searching around in the local areas. It was a Hallelu compound area of Vivek. I think is where they did most of the killings. And it says Outlander reported being threatened by a dumber woman armed with a dagger. It was dark, but the Outlander was sure the dumber woman with a dagger was dressed in a skirt and some leather armor. So we're kind of looking for that. That's kind of our going suspect. And it says 2 Outlander victims were found in the foreign quarters. That's another part of Vivek City. The city is kind of, I think, 9 different quarters. So they were found in that one, and then outside the quarter candle side, and then the Halula compound corridor, and one near the water in the arena area. So, and I think it says one was a mage, and put up a good fight. But they still, all the victims, I think, had their throats slit, too. So that's something that we'll have to, I guess, take note of. If someone has their throat, if they got their head bashed in, that's not the guy, that's not the person, that's not the girl we're looking for. So we'll let that one slide. That's not important. But if they got their throat slit, then that's red flags. We got to swarm on that. We got to call the SWAT team, get them down here. So, yeah, that's kind of what we got going. And there's a lot of stuff you'll read in my notebook. I mean, basically everything that's of importance gets wrote down. So this notebook is not just stuff for this quest. There's going to be all kinds of junk in here. But basically, I talked around town, and they said they saw, I think it's this one, told someone, seen the dumber woman down in the underwater, basically the sewers, which is where we're at right now. Since the dumber are not often in the foreign quarters, and there's nothing underwater, in the underworks, but rats and sewers, people thought that was kind of strange. So we're down here, we're going to check it out. I've been down here once before and fought one guy. If you talk to some of the other people around town, they'll tell you that there's also a gang down here, and I think this is where the gang is stationed, because I once fought a guy here. I'm also really bad at this game. Everything's kind of based on, like, statistics and stuff, like how well you do. I'm trying to be an archer, and basically, I feel like it's harder as an archer, but I haven't played much in any of the other styles. I got a katana, or what is it? Not a katana. It's a short sword. This is my guy. I also picked a dumber. Never been a dumber before, so, I'm in Morrowind. I thought it's Wakazashi, that's what it is. I love those. Those are so cool. And a Tanto, those are in the game. We got throwing stars. You can basically be a ninja. I think this is the only Elder Scrolls game when you can legit be a ninja. There's katanas, wakazashis, tantos, if I'm saying that right. And you got throwing stars, throwing knives. I'm not sure if there's a ninja outfit in the game, but there is light armor that'll pretty much get you, pretty close to a ninja. So, and ninjas, they also use bow and arrow, right? So I'm an archer. I try my best, but the way the game works is like statistics-wise. You basically got to input everything into a formula before you start the battle and during the battle. So you better have a calculator on hand. The way it works is, like my chance of hitting is based on how well I am in archery. So if I was like a 0 in archery, then I'm not going to be doing very good. Probably not going to be hitting. And that also sucks because if you were to want to switch up classes at some point, maybe even like later in the game, you theoretically couldn't, because I'm trying to crouch right now. Crouching's a little finicky. I don't want to have to hold it down, but if you click it, you can toggle it that way. Move super stealthy. But yeah, you can't really change late in the game. Or at least it'd be hard without, spending money to train, because if you suck at something, the only way to get better at it is to do it. Kind of like in Skyrim, to use it. But if you suck at it, you'll never hit. Like, the reason I'm hitting these rats in one shot is because my stamina is full and because my guy is good at archery. I mean, that's like my primary weapon, at least. I mean, I wouldn't say he's good yet, but, it's the best I got. It's what I'm best at. But, like, if my stamina was totally drained, I'd be missing every shot. Even if the crosshair was right on them, even if they weren't moving, I would still not hit them. It's like, it has only halfway to do with where you're aiming. And then the other half is like statistics and math and junk. So even if I was aiming right at that rat, like say I had full stamina, or I mean I had no stamina, and say I was awful in archery, I would not hit that rat, no matter how many times I shot him. I mean, maybe out of like 1 in every 10 shots or something, maybe it would hit, and it'd do less damage, and it'd be just god awful. So that's kind of why this game is like super hard. It's not for the scrubs or the newbies. And it's definitely probably not for me, but I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna see. We're basically down here. I don't really have any super big time leads. All I know is that there was a. Oh, that's cool. We got some weapons and junk here. We got some good stuff. Got some nice things. We'll take this. I can't carry a whole lot, as you can see. We'll maybe put some of that back. But yeah, I don't got any big time leads. Other than somebody spotted a dumber woman with a dagger kind of in the underwater maybe. So we're here, we're gonna check it out. Our side objective is to take out the bandits that are down here, which I don't know if, if I could just speak the words. I'm gonna put these back for now. I don't know if there's like a side quest to be killing the bandits, but most of the time it's still worth it because, you know, you can get your skills up, you can find a lot of good loot and stuff like that. So, it's still worth it. It'd be like kind of like an unmarked quest in Skyrim. So we'll still do it. That's like our side objective. Who knows? Maybe the dumber woman's in league with the bandits that are down here. They have a name. I forget their name. Yeah, I can't remember. It's like a gang. So it's kind of like Dutch's gang. I think that was what their name. Dutch's. Yeah, that's right. Dutch's gang. So I don't know. They're probably hanging out in here. I have not been in this door. This is the door to some type of shrine. The biggest thing I got going for me that's probably going to help us during this this Let's Play is my stealth, my sneaking ability, which I have at 100% even here in the early game. So I like to save a lot. So always save. You never know when you might need to reload. But yeah, I got my stealth all the way up because there's actually an exploit you can use to get your stealth super high, which I did. Basically, if you're in the same room with someone, you can, and as long as they don't see you, and you see that little symbol with like down at the bottom with a hand reaching for some keys, then you're basically in stealth mode and it's working. You are currently leveling it up. So as long as you just like, you could just sit right here, just forever, just sit here and go eat some lunch or go play another game, which is what I did, and it will just keep leveling up until it gets max level. So that's what I did, a little bit of an exploit, but I think it's going to help out in the end, definitely for us with this, because when your stealth is at 100, it's really hard for enemies to find you, so you can basically just kill them. It's not like Skyrim where they can kind of hone in on you. I think it's more like more Morrowind shenanigans with the statistic stuff. Like statistically, they have like a horrible chance, a very low chance of finding me, so they just don't. It don't matter like how close they are, whether I'm like right beside of them or if line of sight or anything like that. I think maybe lighting might help their chances a little bit, but when it's at 100, it's very hard. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking around and trying to determine if these are bad guys or not. I'm pretty sure they are, so I might open fire on them. I usually like to just run up to them. That's why I saved and see. Yeah, see how this dude attacked me. So they are bad guys. That's one of the problems with Morrowind is it's not really a problem. It's actually kind of a cool thing. It's just kind of hard for me to figure out who's the bad guy sometimes. Like Skyrim, you get close to them, it'll say bandit, so you know they're bandit. But everyone in Morrowind, which is cool, they have their own name. So you don't really know off the bat if they're a bad guy or not. So it kind of makes it hard to be a stealthy character, because you want to walk up and talk to everybody. I mean, what if he has a quest? But, oh, hey, Kev's online. Yeah, also, you don't load in stealth mode, so we'll have to leave, but that's okay. I don't think they'll chase us out here. So we'll just go back into stealth mode, and then we'll go back in, and then we'll engage in combat. Oh my gosh. That dude, I think he saw me. Yep, he sees me a little bit. But yeah, see, I'm just going to stay in stealth mode, and we'll see how it goes. And maybe he'll lose me. I'm kind of in a bad situation right here. Usually they'll lose you. I'm trying to run away, but we're like stuck. If I can get some distance, see, he'll have a lot harder time finding us. See, he like totally lost us right there. And now I can just keep shooting at him. And when you're in stealth, you're not really draining stamina. I think it drains stamina to shoot, but you gotta make sure you don't move too much when you're in combat, because moving in general will lose you stamina. But for some reason I keep missing this guy. Now stealth is good, because I think stealth helps you get those criticals, kind of like in Skyrim. See, look, I told you I'm not a master archer. I'm just best at archery. I mean, imagine if we were using like a long sword right now. It'd be awful. These dudes are also super tough. None of these look like a girl in a skirt, too, so it might not be super worth it to be messing with these guys. And I think that's also like a Shrine of Dagon or something like that. I don't know what's going on in here. But we're going to investigate, and this is combat, so this is what combat is like. I don't think it matters if you hit him in the head or anything like that. As you can see, I was aiming right at that guy, and it just goes right through him. It's like, it doesn't matter at all. It's all statistics, and I guess my statistics aren't very good right now. Which I think, at full stamina, with my current archery skill, you know, I might have like a 50-50 shot whether I hit him. That's kind of how it is. Like, you have to be super good. I'm only like level 40-something in archery, too. Stats. It might be higher, but you see, yeah. Sneak is 100. Yeah, marksman. Yeah, 46. That's not super good, so it's not influencing my chances a whole lot. And there's not a perk system in this game either. There might be a potion or something to make your aim better, like potion of straight aim or something like that. I want to say there was like a potion of sharpshooter in Skyrim, maybe Oblivion too. That would probably help out. But see, once you get your sneak, that's kind of like my trump card. See, this dude, he just like, he doesn't even care. He just like, he can't find me. My sneak is too high that he just can't find me. So he's in standby overload mode. And basically we can just whittle him down with the arrows. My biggest concern is whether I'll run out of arrows or not. That's like my biggest problem most of the time. I can't wait to kill this dude. He looks pretty cool. He's probably got... Oh, we leveled up! Look, now we're 447 in marksman. They call it marksman because I believe... Oh, we killed that guy. I believe there's more than one type of weapon you can be firing other than the crossbow. There's crossbows too, which would also, I think, fall under archer. I think it's because there's a lot of throwing weapons. And I think this is like the only Elder Scrolls that really have throwing weapons. I think maybe Skyrim did, I don't know, but it fall maybe under the archery tree or something like that. Whoop, this dude kind of sees me. He kind of sees me. It looks like he's casting some type of... Oh, maybe it's poison or teleport or something. Yep, he's definitely honing in on me. He's getting good. He doesn't see me yet. He's just kind of... He's spitballing it here. Now, this dude doesn't have nearly as much armor or health. He's already just... I guess he wasted all of his magicka on that... Whatever that one spell was. I thought it was green, so I thought it was some type of... cheap speed potion? Who wants that? Yeah, I thought it was some type of paralyzer spell. Usually paralyzes green. So yeah, we killed these guys. That's pretty sweet, right? This guy had a long sword. That's pretty sweet. Some sweet common pants. Some medium armor worth a 2,800. Jesus, man. This dude, he's pretty good. I kind of like his helmet. I'd like to take his helmet, I think. And, oh, they were orcs. I think they both were orcs. That dude's armor is sweet. I kind of want to put his helmet on, because I accidentally just flew through the character creation screen. Like, I like hit the advance button thinking like after I picked the face you'd be able to go into like fine tuner for the face and stuff, but it didn't. It just went straight to like pick your sign or skills or something like that. So I got stuck with this face, which I did pick out of a random sort. I did pick this. So out of like random selection, it is my favorite. So he's not all bad, but still I'd like to have a helmet. He probably doesn't look too bad with this helmet on, right? This helmet looks pretty sweet. Yeah, not bad. At first, I thought it was like Clavicus Vile's helmet. It looked kind of like that, but I think it's just supposed to be like a samurai helmet. I'm pretty sure this is like Maven's Dagon or something going on here. I have no clue. Maybe not. He actually does look more normal than I thought before. But Maven's Dagon usually wears that open leg skirt thing, so I thought maybe that's him. But yeah, I guess that dude wasted all of his magicka on us. Because then he just started to punch us. I guess he was kind of like Mega-meing it. If I can talk today. He like went for one big attack and it missed, so he was screwed over. Oh yeah, lockpicking in this game. This is how you do it, by the way. You don't go into like a little thing. We only got 3 uses left, so here's what you do when you only got 3 uses. You save it. Always save. Saving is your biggest trump card in Morrowind. If you don't know anything about anything, just save it. Oh, 113 gold. That's pretty good. We got some scrolls here of black weakness and black despair. That's something for willpower and strength. I guess we'll take them. I mean, they gotta be worth something, right? Value of 134. Yeah, we'll take those. So maybe this was the gang. Maybe it wasn't. Danger card. Should probably take that too, right? Those are really real valuable in other games. So we must do something here, right? Yeah, but oh, a diamond too. Man, this place was loaded. But yeah, oh dang, oh gosh, I'm dying of something. Oh, there's a guy in here. If I could go into stealth mode, that'd be great. And get my bow back out, and then maybe potion of fortify health. We need to start using these healths. I don't know what my stamina is at. Stamina's super important. Okay, it's full. Yeah, that's why you need to have fatigue. Fatigue potions are probably the most best potions you're gonna get in this game. So I don't know what I used there. This is probably gonna kill me. Yeah, your weapon had no effect on him? Yeah, this dude's gonna kill me for sure if I don't restore some health real fast. Yeah, stamina potions are super useful. Oh, that helped out a lot. Now if I could just stay stealthed. I don't know how well I can stealth it or not. Because, my weapon has no effect on him? This dude is killing the crap out of me. He might be like a Daedra or something. Maybe when I took the stuff, spawned like a Daedra in. If I could just get away from this guy, that'd be great. I might not be able to get away from him. I'll put the blinding boots of speed on. I think that's what those are. Yeah, the boots of blinding speed. If I can get away... Yep, nope. Didn't work. Died. So, we'll just load. I'm probably going to die a whole bunch, you know, in this game. You'll see me die. I die quite a bit. I mean, everything is pretty much stronger than me. I'm kind of like a little... But, you know, that's why I hide in the dark and shoot from afar. But, you know, we'll do our best. We'll see how it goes. Now, here's the kind of game I can take on. See, now, this is my skill level right here. We got rats in the sewer. That's basically the extent of my ability, I think. Alright, so I saw a woman running down the sewer there. It sounded like she screamed for help or something like that. That might have been the person we're looking for. We'll pursue. We'll pursue and we'll see what happens. Oh, yep, see there she is. Let's see if she can't find me in stealth mode. Looks like she has a dagger. And I don't know if that's a skirt so much as it's a dress, but I think she's running towards me. Yeah, she's got her weapon drawn. I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to assume she's the perpetrator. And we're going to take her down. She can somehow see me. I'm like stealthing and everything too. Come on, lady. I guess we'll get into a full-on fight with her. I can't see. She's purpling me to death. I can't see. Well, she wasn't super tough. She was way easier than that other guy. I'm pretty sure that other guy was like a max level Daedra or something that spawned. Because I started taking stuff from the shrine, whoever shrine that was. So I'm assuming this might be the lady? My journal wasn't updated, but this person does have a dagger and got some other stuff on him. Here we got a key. Take my arrows back. Definitely need that. Wooden staff of nothingness. And a dagger of absorb fatigue. That's pretty sweet. And drain fatigue. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, we'll definitely be taking that. Let's see what else she got. There's that leather corset they were talking about, or leather armor. So, maybe this was the perpetrator? Possibly? Possibly? Maybe? We'll take the key. We'll see what that's about. And we'll take the meat, because that seems kind of suspect there. I don't have anything in the journal. Yep, I'm not seeing anything in the journal. Maybe the key might... Yeah, corroded bronze key. Crude. I think it was crude bronze key. I'm not super great with the whole reading thing, but we'll get through it. We don't need to know how to read in order to get business done in Morrowind, alright? So, she had that. I don't know, should I take her armor? I'm trying to see if, like, taking something will like... If I take the skirt and the armor, that's what people told me she was wearing. Is that not enough? That's not doing it for us here? I kind of want to see what the armor looks like. I kind of like mine a little better. So yeah, we don't really need the skirt. Can I give it back to her? I don't really want it. I'll give her armor back and the skirt. Don't really need it. Don't really want it. Oh, it puts the clothes back on her too. That's nice of them. So that was the Dreamer Prophet? That's weird. So I guess we'll go to where she was. She was down this way. She came for me from down that way, so we'll go investigate. it doesn't always update your notebook. You kind of just have to assume you did it, so you can go back and talk to like whoever you were talking to before, see if that was enough. So we might end up doing that. I'm going to go and investigate, see if we can't find anything that might be useful in regards to that key, and then maybe we'll head back to the guards and see what they say. We're going to kill this rat first, though. We got to get this archery skill up, right? I'm only 47. Those are rookie numbers. You got to get those up there. That way we can start getting those criticals. This guy see me yet at all? Oh, my stamina's low. That's why we're missing so much. And this rat is having a really hard time. I might switch to my Wakazashi. That way you guys can see that. It's pretty cool. Now, I'm not very high level in a short sword. I'm better in like other types of weaponry. But the thing about melee weapons where I think it's easier is that, for one, it doesn't consume ammunition, and two, you can kind of spam it a whole bunch, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, when I first got here, I fell in the water and couldn't find a way out, so if that happens to you guys, remember that there is ramps. There's quite a few ramps around. It's just really hard to see in the water, so watch out for those. So, yeah, not seeing anything. Is that a person? No, that's just a thing. So we'll go this way. We'll see if we can't find anything in regards to like a key, where a key might be useful. I'm not seeing anything at the moment. There might be something in the water too. I mean, it could be tricky business. With Morrowind, anything goes. They're not pulling any strings, and our stamina is at 0. This is exactly where we want to be when we get ambushed by that Daedra guy again. So one thing worth mentioning when you're out running around or in combat or something like that, if you want to switch weapons quickly, you can hold the X button down, which is the draw weapon, and then hit trigger. And you can kind of cycle through all the weapons in your inventory at the time, so that might come in handy. Also, these guys right here are pretty handy for Vivek, because Vivek's such a big place. You can use these guys to travel around and get to places a lot quicker. It helps out a lot, these guys. Alright, here we are with the Office of the Watch. This is where we need to be. One of these guys in here we need to talk to. I think it might be this person. We'll see if they don't say something. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Alright, so it looks like that was it. We did it, and as a reward, he gave me a belt. He gave you a choice whether you wanted a helmet and a piece of armor, which were heavy armor, so I didn't take them, or this enchanted belt, which he said helps out with defense against spells. So he's basically thanking us here. He's glad we dealt with the dangerous killer. So we've done that, and our journal has been updated. We can see what that says. So yeah, I reported to Alam Andus, and he said the dumber woman I killed in the foreign quarters underworks matched the description of the killer he wanted executed. As a reward, he offered me a choice between the helm and the corset, or the belt of armor of the god. So that's the one I went with, and I accepted the belt. So there we go. I guess we can check out the belt now, see what it does. So, fortify willpower and sanctuary, and gives us a shield. So, that's pretty cool. I don't remember what sanctuary does. I did know. I just looked it up like a few days ago, but I've already forgotten, because my character had an ability for it. It's one of their, like, powers. Like, it's a race power. But, maybe I'll put some text on the screen or something. We'll work it out. So, yeah. Nice looking belt, though. Is it light armor? I'm looking for the type of all-weight belts don't count, so I guess I'll just put it on. Yeah, there we go. So now we're wearing the belt, and yeah, we got to cast it to get these abilities, and we can, in case you're wondering, you can scroll over, I think, to magic or miscellaneous. Oh, it's right trigger for magic, and then under here you can assign it. There's the armor of God. See how we can assign it. I have something else here too. The sleep amulet. Yeah, this. Yeah, drains fatigue. I have that assigned right now. So, who knows? Maybe I'll just put this on. It doesn't matter. I hardly ever use this stuff anyway. So there you go. There's that quest done. I guess we'll go and I'll look for another. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, while we're in here, I forgot. I did a side quest for this guy where he did something. I forget what it was. And he wanted me to send an apology ladder to, I think it was like the Great Master of the Mages Guild, because he gave him a rash, and I did that. So let's tell him about that. See what happens here. Yeah, he says he sees it was all forgiven, and oh yeah, I remember he gave me some. Yeah, it was the potion. Yeah, The Grandmaster gave me a potion which should fix the rash. Said he's feeling better. Here's an extra 50 gold. So he gave me 100 gold, and my journal was updated. So that's 2 quests down right here. So that's pretty good. Let's see what the latest rumors are. Oh yeah, it was the Bemis gang has taken up in the tombs somewhere under Vivek. So that was the gang I thought we were fighting. I don't know if that was it, because it says they're in the tombs. We were in the sewers, the underworks. So it might be someone different. But who knows? I mean, them people underneath in the sewers didn't really seem very much like a gang, so much as they were like a secret cult trying to take over Vivek from the underground. I don't know what was going on with that. We're gonna leave that be for now. Alright, so I got us a job for the Fighters Guild. So Laura Obama Narga Groga Kalgish Algalash told me to silence Tongue Toad, the guy from X-Men at the Rat in the Pot in Alderaan. Alderaan. That sounds like is that a Star Wars planet? I don't know. But yeah, they're on Heartfire 1 DLC. You can see on the page there on the left, page 33 at the top. That's basically what we're doing. So I made it here. We're in Alderaan, or Alduin, the World Eater city. And we're going to see if we can't find the 8 pots. What was it called? I forget what it was called. The rat in the pot. So yeah, we're going to see if we can't find a rat in a pot and then kill Toad Tongue. So I got us a new helmet, picked it up. It was light armor, and I think it completes my set here. So we definitely look like those weird guys from Star Wars now. Alright, I finally found the rat in the pot, man. I looked all over the city. I was looking for buildings with flags on the outside. That was my problem. Most important buildings like inns or stores or something, or guilds, have a flag on the outside. And there is one on this building, but it's kind of like on the roof. So you have to be like looking up. So anyway, we're in here looking for, what is it, Toad Tongue or something like that? That's not him. That's not him. Toad Tongue. Nope. He might not be in here. We might have to talk to some people and see what's what. And maybe find him. I don't even remember what we're supposed to be doing with him in here. I think we're supposed to be killing him or something like that, right? To silence Toad Tongue. So we're here to silence him. So let's just pick our favorite looking person. We'll persuade them a little bit. Give them a little bit of gold. My persuasion's not super great. But luckily there's a workaround for that. And it's 100 gold coins. And we got plenty of money, so it shouldn't be a big deal. One thing you can do, if you want, to be a little cheeky, is you can save before you persuade or give money. And in persuasion's case, if it fails, you can load back and try again, but your odds probably won't be that different. If you suck at persuading. It probably won't help much. But one thing you can do is, after you give them the gold, you can load game back after you get the information they need. So sometimes their information isn't always needed to push the story forward. So you let's see what she trains in. Security and sneak? That's okay. So you don't, necessarily need to know it to push the side quest forward. So you can see what they say about it and take that hint and then just roll with it after you load the game back again. So he's around here somewhere. Okay. Let's see if she doesn't have a little bit more to say after 100 gold pieces. We're up to 79. He's around here somewhere. Okay, we'll do it one more time. If it doesn't work, then maybe she really doesn't have anything to say. He's around here somewhere. So maybe that was not the right move. Oh, look. See, we found him. So he was down here. He's underneath. He's like in the basement. I guess these are also maybe the rooms. Oh, he ran away. Where'd he go? I lost him. I took my eyes off him for a minute and he took off. He knew why I was here. Oh gosh, where'd he go? You're on your honor. Did you see? Where'd he go, dude? With a sweet face tattoo, but where'd he go? Is that him over there? That might be him over there. Let's not let him get away this time. He's a slip. Nope, that's not him. I feel like that was kind of racist. I assumed the lizard guy was him. I mean, they're both Argonian, right? They all look alike to me. Okay, here he is. So yes, I'm Tongue Toad. Oh, it's Tongue Toad. I was thinking I was calling him Toad Tongue. Either way, but they both sound just as cool, right? He barters? What's he got? Oh, he's got a guide? He's selling guides here? What good is that? So, let's see. I think we're here to kill this guy, so we'll see what he has to say first. Yeah, latest rumors. I've heard about that one. Toad Tongue. What? The Fighters Guild sent you to kill me? Well, I mean, kinda, but is there like an option that we can work around this? What is Foyota? Fire river. Is that like lava? So I don't know what that's about. That must be something else. Yes. Why would you want to kill me? Just kill him? Let's talk about it. I always want to talk. I don't want to just murder the guy. I mean, come on. He didn't do anything to me. And for whatever reason, the Fighters Guild wants him dead. How do I even know this isn't some ploy by the Dark Brotherhood? Like, they're infiltrating the Fighters Guild, you know? We gotta get to the bottom of this. For justice. So what if I were to leave town? Would you let me go and report that I left? Yeah, sure. Why not? You know, we'll do that. I'll see you soon. May Stendar watch over you. He's one of the 9 Divine, right? So my journal's been updated. Let's see what it says. I've convinced him to leave town. I guess that'll work. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. I wonder if I can report back to any Fighters Guild, or do I have to go back to the one in Vivek where I got the mission? We'll see. I'll investigate further. I'll put my detective skills to the works. Alright, so here's the guy we need to be talking to. This is Perseus Mercius. That's a pretty sweet name, by the way. So, here for orders or advancement. So, let's talk to him about my orders. See if he can't, do something about that. Oh, okay. I just told this guy that we spared, Toad Tongue. He seems cool with it. Perseus Mercius. If Perseus Murpheus, I almost called him Perseus Murpheus. If Perseus Mercius is on board, then I guess we made the right call. And it's looking like I'm gonna have to go back to Vivek, which isn't a big deal. I'll work it out. I guess we'll just go to the Mages Guild and see what happens. This dude has no work for me. I'm not high enough rank where I would get some work from him. So, guess we'll just head over. We'll see if the Mages Guild can transport me back to Vivek. That'd be the best, because the Mages Guild is right beside the Fighters Guild. If not, we will take a Silk Strider, and we will walk all the way back, if we have to. We'll do whatever we need done. So getting back to the Fighters Guild was super easy here in Vivek. It turns out that the Mages Guild did have a transporter in there. I don't know if every Mages Guild has one or not. Most of the ones I've been to do, so I would assume that they do. So, it definitely is very helpful. That's a really neat feature, too, and a really good use of their powers. So, it makes me wonder why they didn't bring that back in, like, other Elder Scrolls. I guess because you can fast travel in other ones. You can't fast travel in this, so I'm assuming that'd be why. But even still, I mean, like, maybe just to get around to major cities before you've been able to fast travel to them, like, find them. So I think this is the guy we gotta talk to. He's the one who gave us the orders about taking care of Toad Tonguers. So, well, let's see what he says about the woman in the day. I guess he doesn't have anything interesting to say about that. Is this not the guy I need to talk to? He's not having anything here on the orders. Maybe this is not the right guy. Oh, yep, I knew it was an orc. Here he is. It's the shirtless orc. So if you're looking for the guy, it's the shirtless orc, okay? So just be on the lookout for that guy. Okay, I did. I totally killed him. I murdered him in the face. Yeah, good work. As long as he keeps his mouth shut. So he will probably, for the most part, keep his mouth shut. 500 gold pieces. That was awesome. So that was well worth it. Let's see what else he's got. Oh, a bounty on a Khajiit named Droskara. That's pretty sweet. What else do you know about Droskara? Oh, he's an outlaw. Oh, this is cool. This is gearing us up for Red Dead 2.